I was at work, I slipped on ice, I fell and I hit my head on something. I don't know to this day, I don't know what I hit my head on. That created the headaches or the tension that I have in the back of my neck. And that is what I'm being treated for, is because to loosen up the muscles in the back of my head. My name is Dennis Woodbury, and I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin. It was hard for me because the only way for me to get any relaxation from it is just to go into a quiet, dark room and just try to meditate it out. The doctors I talked to, they didn't really have an answer to it until I started talking to Dr. Jackson and Dr. Curt. And actually, they diagnosed what I have. So they are the ones who've been treating me for this, and so far they're doing a good job. How it affected me was basically, it just brought me down. I could not concentrate on anything. That's where I had to go into a nice, quiet, dark room and just kind of like try to take a nap to just relieve the pressure back there. I thought it was just a migraine headache, so I was taking aspirins, Excedrins, or Tylenol, anything that would try to relieve it, but it just kind of like continued on. And the only relief I got from it was when I went into a dark room. It was hard to say about what my expectations were, because I've never had to deal with a chiropractor before. So I know when I first started seeing Dr. Curt, he adjusted my body because of some of the travels I would do. I'd get all stiff from driving, and he was able to make sure that I was adjusting right. So I guess my expectations were I was very pleased with both Dr. Curt and Dr. Jackson, because I'm still coming back to them. The high intensity laser is not painful at all. In fact, it's really kind of relaxing for me. Drugs and all that stuff, I don't like taking drugs. I've had doctors that what they do is they just push drugs, push this, push this, push this. So the non-drugs that they offer here, if that's a right way of saying it, I appreciate it. I feel funny about taking drugs. I do. I'm probably old school where if I don't need it, I don't take it. The care that I've received here has benefited me because I don't get the headaches as much as I used to. And when I do get a headache, it's not as severe as I've gotten them. And I feel more comfortable now, and I know what to expect if I do get the headache. And it's just a matter of doing some stretching exercises and that kind of stuff to relieve the pressure on that. You know, the one thing I would say about Dr. Curt and Dr. Jackson, I've noticed that they've always treated me like family. But Dr. Jackson, he's a friendly guy. He's very friendly. He explains things, or he explains the treatment that he does to me very simple and where I understand what I need to do. The recommendations for this is high. I would recommend this place to anybody, especially, any veterans or anything like that. In fact, I think I have. Now, whether or not they followed up on it, that's another story. But I have recommended this particular office to a couple people. Midwest Pain Solutions is number one. That's all you can say. I've gone to some chiropractors, but I've always come back to this one. And you know, you go to other places, it's a business. This here, it's more like a family.